Hey there, everybody. This is Pastor Rick, Broadman Baptist Church, and this is the Broadman Word for Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. And I wanted to talk to you today about God's love through the ages and generally about being thankful. It is from Psalm 100, and um, let's go ahead and read that together. And see what we have Scripture saying to us today. So let the whole earth shout triumphantly to the Lord. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. Acknowledge that the Lord is God. He made us, and we are his people, the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good, and his faithful love endures forever, his faithfulness through all generations. So, what we have here is the psalmist expressing to us that we have a generational look through all generations. And what we have is sort of an exhortation to look at things with the eyes of thankfulness. In the scriptures, he said he made us. We are his people, the sheep of his pasture. So there's this ideology that we are not just these random beings on earth. We were, in fact, purposefully made, purposefully put here to fulfill the individual work that God had for each of us to do, what he had in mind for each of us when he created the earth and he conceived of humanity and he conceived of you. We were purposeful beings, and we mean something to him, not only out of the immense amount of love shown to us over the history of mankind, and obviously the supreme gift of life given to us in the completed work of Christ on the cross, but from way back in human history, there is this sense that God was involved with human beings, which makes perfect sense if you look at the story of Adam and Eve and how he made us and made us in his image, and for us to be in communion with his. We were never intended to have this barrier between us and God. It was the sinful nature of Adam and Eve that brought about the fall and put that there. So we then had to have a way back to him. And as far back as this Psalm 100, people have the sense that God has been there. His hand has been upon us. He's been guiding things. He's been providing. He's been reaching out. He's been our Father. He's, in fact, called us his own, his people. We are the sheep in his pasture. And we're able to come before him joyful with songs because of that. And the psalmist says, and we are able to serve. And we serve a mighty master, but we're to serve with gladness and with joy. We're actually to have a wellness in us that springs out as shouting triumphantly to the Lord for who he is. And we're able to enter his gates, but we don't simply walk through the gates of heaven. We walk into his kingdom with thanksgiving, and we bless his name with our obedience to his will and his word, and with our words and our praise. And the Lord is good, and he is faithful, and not just for a time, not just in the garden. He is faithful forever, for throughout the generations, the psalmist says. So, brothers and sisters, carry with you this permanent joyfulness, this shouting to the Lord, praising Him with songs, and keeping that in your heart, understanding that you belong to Him, you're His. He is your Father. His hand has been upon you. In fact, He called you to Him and wanted you to be part of His kingdom, and for Him to be your Father, you to be an adopted heir of His, and just so many more wonderful things. And not just previous generations from the Old Testament or current generations, or even future generations. It's for all generations. What an amazing love that is, and what an amazing relationship we have with God. So listen, go out the door with a new understanding of who you are and who God is to you. I love you. I'll see you next time. Take care.